monitoring plan development. My name is Marla Helly. I will be your trainer today. Just a little bit about me. I am a research professional. I've been in clinical research now for a little over 25 years. I also certified as a clinical research professional through ACRP as a CCRA, and also with Project Management Institute as a project management professional. We will go over the learning objectives. Today we're going to identify the content of monitoring plans, including the affiliated monitoring procedural documents. We'll also look at the development of a monitoring plan to meet the unique needs of both your protocol and your project. We'll also determine what triggers require a revision to the monitoring plan, as well as looking at the importance of version control for your monitoring plan. Also, we're going to explain the FDA's recommendation for risk-based monitoring plans, and we're going to describe the relationship of the monitoring plan to the CRA for monitoring and managing site performance, looking at meeting both the project goals and continual process improvement. So listed here are the handouts for the course. You have 4 handouts. The first one is the FDA guidance document on risk-based monitoring. The second handout is the ICH GCP E6R2 Addendum. We also have the FDA CPGM, or the BIMO, for sponsors, CRO, and monitors. And the reason why I've included this document is to be able to look at what the FDA will be looking for if you have an inspection. So at the end of the presentation, before we are completed, I will review the BIMO and then also what the FDA would be looking for if they would do an inspection for the monitoring of a clinical trial. And then lastly, most recently, this document came out the first of this month. It is the FDA guidance document, and essentially the FDA has stated that they agree with the ICH E6R2 Addendum. So they've accepted this document, and I have that attached. I'll do a quick check with your site to see if you actually were aware that the FDA guidance document came out for the approval of the E6R2 Addendum. If so, give me a green check if you're aware of that. I know that your team is familiar with the ICH R2 Addendum, but I was curious if you knew that this had been released on March 1st. Okay, you were not aware. Okay, so you learned something here. So I have incorporated essentially in this training looking at the ICH E6R2 Addendum, and what we need to remember is that the FDA has also accepted this document, and so this would also apply. I've not attached FDA next to the particular aspects of the slide, but just know that this is also following what the FDA has now accepted as well. So let's do a quick discussion, and you can chat, stating why we monitor clinical trials. Let's take a moment and have your team chat some of your thoughts on why we monitor clinical trials and what should we focus on when we are monitoring clinical trials. So we'll take just a moment for you to chat your thoughts. So you're looking for data integrity, yes. Subject safety, very good. Any other thoughts when we look at monitoring? And compliance, very good, yes. So we're looking to see, are the rights of the subjects being protected? So we want to ensure when we monitor that we are looking for human subject protection. We want to ensure that the data that has been collected are accurate, complete, and verifiable from source documents, and that that data has been entered correctly into the database, and that none of the data is missing. So want to ensure that the investigational site did not miss in reporting, say, adverse events, concomitant medications, perhaps dose of medication, things of those nature, and also looking at the conduct of the trial to ensure it's compliant with the currently approved protocol and protocol amendments, looking at GCP compliance and other applicable regulatory requirements.